Well, hello, and welcome to the Advanced Age Role-Playing Gamers podcast. What'd you think, Malcolm?
Uh, well, that
Did the lyrics help?
they just made it creepier.
I like that, Chris.
I, I don't
I think I
know.
lost the players. I'm not even the keeper here.
I don't even know how to
Uh,
yeah.
yeah. Advanced Age Role-Playing Gamers podcast. I'm Nathan, one of the hosts. Tonight, the keeper is Malcolm. I do have a couple of quick announcements. Tomorrow, Wednesday night at 9:30ish Eastern time. I'm going to be on the Dork Day afternoon YouTube channel playing Basin with those guys. Brian is running. They're great guys. We have done some interviews with them and met up with them in Gen Con. Great guys. Should be a super silly time because Brian is a maniac. So come join me. This should be fun. Again, playing with others is always a scary thing. Other thing I want to announce is this is a soft announcement, but we're going to be ending the Brindlewood Bay soon. We may finish it tonight. Malcolm has told me that we've insufficiently prepared or gathered clues, so we have to stretch this out.
If you want to try it, you can definitely give it a run.
I have faith in Tim's ability to put together or to weave a complex narrative with just the 3 clues.
our brains, chat GP Tim.
Yep.
But after that, we still have 13 episodes of Dragmain left to push out. We're going to start recording a couple other things, and we've already hinted at one thing, but the other thing is
13 of the most action-packed episodes that we had in that run.
So, Infamous Heroes. We're going to be playing recording a superhero TTRPG using the Savage World system. Malcolm will be running.
Yay!
We recorded a few episodes, kind of a trial balloon episodes, a couple of years ago now.
It was at least 3 because it was before my son was born.
Yeah.
So,
Time flies in the COVID times.
They could find those tapes 20 years ago, or 30 years in the future in the vault, and then release them. Maybe digitally remaster them.
But yeah, so it was.
Get rid of Sean.
It was a lot of fun, but we couldn't keep going with it, so we put those on the shelf, and those will probably never see the light of day. But yes, we're gonna take another run at it. So that's just to let you know what we're up to, because we're gonna be pausing after Brindlewood Bay. We're gonna be pausing the live shows for a bit and just go back to our regular playing with ourselves type stuff. But yeah,
I never stopped playing with myself. Just setting the record straight.
we know.
That explains the heart surgery.
Doesn't make you blind. Yeah.
You think that would strengthen your heart, but apparently that's not what it does.
You don't know how he gets off.
Not the way I do it. No.
Yeah.
With strength and vigor. All right, enough banter, enough bullshit. Take away, Malcolm.
hello. So we are returning back to Brindlewood Bay on our Sweep Week episode. This one, known as the Hex Files. It finds our Mavens, who are en route to sunny California for the annual Dunnit Con, when they encounter a car on the side of the road that has apparently suffered some sort of, as far as Lynn's concerned, supernatural incident. Within the car, they find 2 surprisingly attractive FBI agents who are dead. They call the state police to deal with the accident, but not before plugging the case file that the 2 FBI agents were working on.
So just to be clear, they weren't attractive because they were dead. Let's just.
No.
I want to make sure everybody knows.
I'm not going to just shame anybody's kink. That could be a thing. But But going over the case file, they found they were apparently investigating missing persons from the nearby town of Devilwood. With FBI case file in hand, the Mavens zip off to to Devilwood, which is Devilwood in Devilwood, New Mexico, not too far from I think it's from the Gila Forest. And there they have met an interesting cast of locals and stumbled upon what appears to be a bigger mystery than just the missing person. At this current time, they've found 3 clues and their investigation, which is to answer the following question. What happened to the travelers who are missing in Devilwood? And who or what is responsible? To resolve this mystery, they will need to confront the person or entity responsible for the missing travelers and put a stop to their actions.
Entity?
Or entity. It could be. You don't know. I'm not going to. And the clues that they have found so far are as follows. Evidence of a secret government research program. In a revolver loaded with silver bullets. Rumors of buried gold.
Was somebody keeping notes? Because I apparently was not.
I kept some notes, and those
Okay,
I
good.
mean those are the 3 I have marked closed. Some of the things that were not marked,
Yeah, just give me a second.
like sorry.
Moments that they sort of encountered while in town were the dusty, empty town square with the only signs of light on the streets being 2 dogs fighting over a bone. There is the discovery of a secret crawl space behind one of the diner's bathroom stall doors. It smelled of old blood and burnt air. Once they crawled inside, or one of them did, they found a shrine to a dark god.
I found the crawl space.
Nellie,
I don't think I crawled
yeah.
in. I think so.
I don't know.
Maud did.
Maud crawled in, I think, and if you were just sort of watching the stall
So
for
that
the house
doesn't
by
count as a
Patty.
clue? A
No.
crawl space with a shrine? Okay.
It's a colorful moment that may help you actually shape what the clues actually mean.
Okay.
Help you define things. Like, it's like you, Nellie, hearing the sound of church
Describe
bells in a town with no church.
Okay.
Or the ornate fountain you found in one of the squares, depicting a grotesque frog copulating with a rat. All these clues are just little characteristics of a small town in New Mexico. Who can
It's
say?
pretty much how I imagine New Mexico.
So, we last left off with the Mavens having gone to...
Well, can you
Best-
describe the shrine again real quick?
Sure. The shrine to a dark god.
Okay, thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Your mind gets to paint the rest of the picture.
Yep, nope, got it.
So, secret government program.
It could have been a rainbow shaped god or a rainbow,
It
color
can
god.
be.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
It still
Right,
could be.
right.
That's a
No,
dark
that's
god
not-
for some
That's
people.
not dark. That's not a
For
dark
some
god.
people, it is.
For some people, yeah. Look at Florida.
I've been told I'm a little low, so am I loud enough?
You were a little
You're-
bit
you're-
low, yes.
You're still a little low.
Yeah.
Tim, you're a little low.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
So we last left our Mavens in Devilwood. They were visiting the house of Betsy Johnson, who was one of the oldest residents of the inhabitants of Devilwood, and the only woman who has slightly more jewelry on her that involves silver and turquoise than Maud Schaefer. And there was a reading. Maud had sat down for her reading, and the other Mavens gathered around to hear it. And we'll start there, in this cluttered parlor that smells of sandalwood and patchouli, a little bit of cinnamon, and some
Mostly
unknown.
patchouli.
Mostly patchouli. And she's, she's sat you down at her little table. She's not taking any money for this. She just wants to just look over your reading and, go over the service. She may ask a favor, of course, but that's about it. And she says, and she started her looking at your hand and said, and then her eyes sort of flutter up and then they open and close. And when she opens her eyes, it's just all white. And she grips your hand like steel. I mean, she's surprisingly strong for an old woman. I mean, old even by your guys, like you may I mean, she's just like, it feels like a vice on your hands. And she doesn't really look at you as opposed to with her sort of blanked out eyes at a space behind you is what her head gestures. The desert rose weeps with sorrow. A mother's blood sheds on the morrow. In the dead of night, by the full moon's glow, the devil's eyes glint before the lupines blow. Her blood draws flies where dark tides rise upon the altar where the treasure lies. Are you ready, dear?
I imagine we're all just like...
Are you ready, dear? Sorry. What are my spells? Okay.
Lynn,
You just read.
Lynn, hit my back because I don't think my heart's working.
Ooh, interesting. Well, okay, I have your hand. Sorry, I have a tight grip. I used to be a... Well, never mind. That's not important. Let's just read your palm.
Well, I think I've had enough for today.
Oh.
As he turned the bruised hand over.
Don't worry. Those will... Just put some ice on that.
So, was that a real vision?
Who do you ask?
Did you see
I
her
can
eyes?
say that like
You just said out loud, and she goes. She just sort of looks to the side, to the left, or right. Yeah, sure. That was definitely a real vision, dear. Why would it be a fake vision? I was looking at her palms.
Well, I just don't know that I've experienced anything quite like that before.
You can read my palm. I'm ready.
There's so much interference with you, Patricia. It seems kind. I see kindness and disbelief.
Sean treatment.
And he's gone. Well, and there we have it. Taken by the wind like Rhiannon. So
Yeah.
she...
Oh, my dear, thank you for that.
You're most welcome, I suppose.
What do you think?
And then she says in that same voice, heed what I have said. But, if you want some coffee or something, or a little gin and in that coffee, just let me know and we can just have that too. I mean, yes, young lady.
I start looking to which.
She looking right at you, Nellie. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe a little coffee, and we'll just sit down and have a little chat. What do you think?
Oh, that's what we're going to do. Let me get up and get some coffee. Do all you want coffee? Patricia, do you want coffee or do you
yes,
want
please.
some Chardonnay?
Oh, Chardonnay. Chardonnay
All
is
right,
coffee.
we'll get you that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Caffeinated Chardonnay.
it can be well, if you just, well, I don't know if I can do all that.
Maud is just sitting there stunned.
Do want to point out that's the second werewolf reference that we've gotten here in town.
What? Who are we talking to? Oh, not
Just
me.
want to
Okay.
throw that out there.
So yeah, so Maud, gets up because she's the eldest person here and goes in the kitchen to fix you all some tea. And
She's so
and
old.
No,
started-
Bessie.
Bessie, not Maud.
Oh.
Maud is the oldest. No. Bessie gets up and goes to fix some tea and a glass of Chardonnay for you guys, leaving you in that parlor with that very strange and cryptic reading she's given and walked up. If you need me to repeat it, let me know. I can get it for you. You can write it down.
I caught the first few stanzas.
Okay, yeah, it was pretty long.
I gotta say, I'm telling you that I know a lot. They do a lot of things here to make these seem real. That seemed really real. That was a little bit scary.
I'm gonna pull out my day planner and I'm gonna look at the calendar on the day planner. I have to have a day planner for all of my charity events.
Of course you do.
Yeah, I just want to see when is the next full moon.
Well, of course, because this is a sweeps week. The full moon, the first full moon starts tonight and goes for the next 3 days before going away, or may just exist the entire time you're here, ever getting bigger depending on the scene.
Yeah. So the moon's actually falling on Earth as we speak. Okay. Yeah. What's this lady's name again? I'm sorry, I missed that.
Bessie Johnson.
Bessie.
She does.
I hear a lot of talk. Yeah, I'll go in and I'll help her with her tray.
Mm-hmm.
Bessie, I'm here to help you with your tray, but I was just wondering.
Cover that kettle, keep that teapot with that cozy.
I'll do
use the frog one.
The frog. This town has a fascination with frogs, doesn't it?
No, it's the rats.
So there was the frog copulating with the rat in the fountain.
Mm-hmm.
And then is this frog going to do anything with a rat here?
That's a toad in the fountain. That's a frog.
A frog and a toad. Totally different thing. Desert.
It's like a hare and a rabbit are different. Dude.
Yes, I understand.
Two completely different species.
So what's up with werewolves in this town? I hear a lot of talk about werewolves in this town.
I guess it sounds like a meddling move on your part.
Yes.
Metal. Always meddling.
Meddling with her.
We call this episode Bessie Breaks the Fourth Wall.
Do you want a meddling die roll, Bessie?
Sure.
I'm not sure which meddling move I have. Is this a composure situation, or is this a reason, or vitality? Or...
Definitely not vitality. I would say definitely probably a reason.
Reason. All right, that's a +1 for reason. Ooh, it's 9, 10 total.
Oh, well, werewolves. I don't know. And she's moving some things around, and as she moves the tray and lifts it. She actually lifts moves the tray to put the glasses on it. That's where you see it. Sitting there on the table, there appears to be a photograph. A photograph of one of the missing travelers.
Oh.
Is that a clue?
You mean one of the agents?
That is a clue.
I have captured it as a clue.
That is a clue.
But that's one of our two questions that we have to answer. Is what happened to them?
Mm-hmm.
To the travelers. And the other question is who's responsible? Is that right?
Yes, who or what is responsible? What happened to the missing travelers in Doublewood, and who or what is responsible?
Leaning in the direction of a werewolf pack being responsible.
But you do see that picture sitting there on the table underneath her. She just sort of loads a tray with teacups.
This being a narrative-based game, I'm assuming you're gonna make sure that I or somebody comes up with what's in the picture of the missing traveler.
Yeah, it's a photograph of one of the missing travelers. If you need a name, I can give you a name.
Not necessary.
Now, this wasn't one of the FBI agents, right? It was just
this is
right.
You have 4 missing people. I can give you the names, but yeah.
No,
I mean, sure. Names are good.
Tom, Dick, Harry, and Barbara.
Casey Hernandez.
Mm-hmm.
Julie Smithers. Troy Ballantyne.
With a B, Ballantyne?
Yes, the B, Ballantyne. And Tony Anderson. Mr. Anderson.
Okay.
TTCG. CJ.
All right. She goes by, as far as werewolves. Well, there are some wolves, and sometimes they aren't necessarily weres. And sometimes they aren't necessarily wolves. That's you talking about. You talking about Jack? Hard man.
You talking about Wolfman Jack, the radio personality?
No, Jack Wolf, the sheriff.
Yeah, hard man. We've
So
heard
it
that
could be a
he's
metaphorical wolf.
You know, he just. But his father was hard, and his grandfather was hard. His great grandfather, not so much.
Shut up,
Good for
Nathan.
them, but how's this pertain to anything?
I didn't sleep with him. I didn't sleep with him, so you know.
Bessie gets around. That's what it pertains to.
I live my life. You best do that too.
Not a lot of other things going on in this town.
Oh, the desert rose weeps with sorrow. Well, so you're gonna have this Chardonnay. Here you go. She hands you your glass and then comes out. Hey, yeah, all right, girl, you young ladies, here's some tea. If you want milk, all I got is cream.
I think I
there's-
might take something a little bit harder than that.
I asked you that before I walked in the goddamn kitchen.
They had the whole penis conversation in there. You miss it?
She goes up. Well, she just puts the tray down.
Bessie, I'll go get it. I'll go get it.
Ma, do you know my kitchen? No.
I know your garden.
Oh, yeah, you do know that. That's a mess.
That's not so bad. At least it's alive.
Mm.
Are you guys talking about the same thing?
Yeah, the garden outside. She wants some liquor in her tea.
Oh, a real garden. Okay, understood. Got it.
Not my lady garden.
Oh no.
She goes and she goes, come on, Ma, let's go choose your poison.
All right, I'll wander in the kitchen and get something for the tea.
Yeah, she'll open her little. Now I don't drink much, but I do keep some on necessary. And she opens up this whole entire cabinet. It's nothing but liquor bottles.
I'll get some brandy or cognac and put some of that in there. Generous helping.
All right.
Old Mother Hubbard's cupboard was
People
bare,
just give
except
me
for
gifts, and they just think
all the top shelf drinks.
Yeah, it is oddly.
Well, it pays to be a beloved member of society.
Not much society here, but yes, but devil will do the best. Well, she'll sit you all down and say, anybody else want a reading?
No, I think I'm good. Thank you.
Oh, all right. Well, if you have any more questions that may not deal with, I guess, werewolves, you'll be all right. Just be mindful. He's not the nicest man. He's never been a nice man.
Where is Sheriff Wolf's office at?
It's in the sheriff's department.
Where's the sheriff's department at?
You know that fountain with the
frog and the rat?
the frog and the rat just going, it's off that same square.
Okay.
But if he finds you around here poking around asking questions in town, he may, depends if he's off of Montez at least. Anyway.
Montez? Who's Montez?
Oh, Lucario Montez is part of the oldest family. They used to own.
Oh, that is a new suspect.
No,
Ricardo
he's
Montez?
No, Lucario.
Lucario, that sure sounds like a lupine name. Lucario.
Yeah. Ricardo was his grandfather. Was his father.
Yeah.
That man.
He was a sizable man.
No, he was thin as a rail and full of kind of
Montez?
Yeah, Montez.
Montez. Lucario Montez.
Mm-hmm. He used to own the sawmill before it closed down.
He's the town rich guy.
Mm-hmm.
Town Richie Rich.
All right, Bessie. Well, we've imposed upon you quite a bit. Thank you very much for your hospitality.
Finish your tea.
You've been.
Yeah, she looks down. It's bone dry. It's empty.
I'm enjoying my Chardonnay.
Sure, we'll sit around and wait. It's fine.
Yeah.
Who drinks a tea with a straw?
Nellie.
It's easier. I don't choke that way.
Don't let Walter bother you too much.
Oh, Walter, there's a whole nother name here. Hold on.
That old drunk.
Walter the old drunk.
I thought that was the ghost.
Walter
Yeah, well, yeah.
the
ghost.
drunk.
She kind of just goes, how do you think he came with a ghost?
How much was I drinking last show?
You forgot a lot of this, huh?
So, well, you give your farewells to Bessie. She says, "Just if you need anything, just come on by." I don't see so many young women just come over and visit as often, so I'm kind of nice. It's kind of nice.
Bless
Well,
your heart.
You've been very kind, Bessie. Thank you.
That's a curse in the.
You know, you'll get
So-
to the bottom of this, won't you, girls?
We always do.
Well, all right. Well, goodbye.
As we walk out and the door shuts behind us, I'm like, she knew a surprising amount about us before we walked in that door. Like
Little
our
unsettling.
names. We never said our names, but she called us all by the correct first names.
Well, you're wearing a hello, my name is.
So what do
tag
you
on your thing.
Oh, am I? Damn it! I keep
So what do you
forgetting
think
to take
about
those off.
reading? That was weird.
It was pretty creepy, I have to say.
What about this town's been normal so far?
But yeah, I picked up on that too, Patty. The lupines glow and you know,
Well, the part about the mother's blood will be spilled tomorrow. That mother's blood sheds tomorrow. That's a little ominous.
yeah. Do you think it could be anything to do with that woman and her daughter from the diner?
Could be.
Certainly could.
Could be. There's
I mean,
probably
there could
other
be
mothers.
I mean, that was if the message was for you, Maud. I mean, you spend a lot of time talking to them, so I mean, the message was for you. So I mean, that makes sense to me. And you know, there was a shrine or an altar in that crawl space, right by that toilet.
I mean, that's true. I just don't know.
Yeah, but
Maybe.
what treasures are left in the bathroom that we want to know about?
So, do we
Which
want to
I
talk
cannot-
to the sheriff or?
Do you think
Well,
we should? He didn't seem too personable.
Everyone has told us to avoid them, but I mean,
When
Maybe
have
they're
we
wrong.
listened to everyone?
that's true.
Certainly not any sheriffs.
They need us.
I mean, honestly, they would not solve the half the crimes that we solve without us. Wait, strike that. Reverse it. Well, that tea was strong.
Brindlewood Bay would be like Birmingham, Alabama, if it weren't for us.
Well, I mean, I want to say it's a little bit slightly different, a little bit cooler.
Sorry,
But yeah,
topical.
If you want to go and take a look, we can go to the sheriff's office. I'm not scared.
All right, let's go.
All right, we'll make it. We'll go try to find the sheriff's office.
What the?
You all right there, Patty?
Patty doesn't seem all keen on that idea.
Oh, Pat, if we don't have to go there, I don't.
Do you need your medicine?
I need another glass of Chardonnay.
Well, maybe they have
There's
one
more in
some
the
at the sheriff's office. If it's anything like ours back home.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I hear that Deputy Muscles keeps a bottle of Chardonnay in his desk.
Well, I wonder if there's a Deputy Muscles here. I wouldn't get my hopes up.
I wouldn't either.
So, you go to the square with the interesting fountain, and you do see the building that's marked the sheriff's office.
I rubbed the frog's back for good luck.
You have to reach into the fountain to do that. You have to step into the fountain,
Oh, really?
into the middle. It's in the middle of the fountain,
Okay, all right.
spewing water from an orifice.
Presumably water, anyway.
No, that's what we think.
I mean, someone reached in the fountain to get the gun out, but yeah. You'd have to get to the middle of the fountain to get to touch the frog.
I'll save that for later. I'll put it in
Okay.
my back pocket.
All right. So basically, the sheriff office is just one of the things in. It's sort of like it's basically the Devilwood Community Building, which basically supposedly contains the sort of the office of records, as far as like not really a town hall, but they close to the town hall they have, as far as official business, and the post office as well as the sheriff's office are all listed on this thing, and you can step into the lobby. The door is it's just door. There's no bell. Your door, it's just small. Just it's a room with several doors off of it. That's of course the little little sign that tells you which office number is which particular service on one wall. On the opposite wall, there appears to be an oil painting, which depicts a conquistador. It looks to be a conquistador of this very heroic sort of stance. But the odd thing is there is a rat on his shoulder. It
Okay.
appears to be whispering in his ear.
Now, is there a name on the painting?
Does this count as a clue or
No.
a weirdness? It's
No.
just a town weirdness. One of the
Just a
town
town weirdness, we'll just say.
For some reason, I'm
I think the camera knows that you should.
I'm out of focus.
Yeah, the camera will figure it out, hopefully. So
It's too much Chardonnay.
Yep.
your camera's had too much Chardonnay. These things, this is sort of a moment, but you can use it to help shape it cannot add to your clue numbers, but it will definitely can add to your theory.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
But there's no name on the painting or
No, there's no name.
description or
It's like
anything.
there was a plate, but it appears to have been removed,
Okay. All right.
or at least, and it was like some time ago because it was a plate either fell off or something. And the artist's name, it just seems you think it's just the first name. It's only a first name, and it's Isabel.
Isabel. Is the rat look like the rat from the fountain?
I mean,
It's a
mean,
rat.
it's a rat.
Oh, okay. All right. Didn't know
Good.
if it was. I don't know if it was distinctive.
I mean, artists have different interpretations of what rat looks. So in 3D compared to this one, obviously the artist of the painting,
Is it
and
presenting?
the sculptor.
Was it like a medieval artist who's never seen a rat before?
There is no medieval artist who's never seen a rat before.
True.
Touche.
So the rat is very well depicted. It just that's why it looks so interesting that he's almost like the rat is appears to be whispering in his ear. That's one thing you can definitely tell because it seems very distinct enough that why that would be a part of the subject.
Is it like a Ratatouille situation?
He's sitting on it. Well,
That hasn't come out yet. Just
it is on his
strike-
shoulder,
strike that. Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's sort of like in a pose that depicts that. In most religious paintings, it would be like the whispering of a cherub in someone's ear, but this is definitely fueled by a large rat doing that.
Okay. All right.
Gotcha.
So there is a sheriff's office, the post office, of course, the office of records, and whatever shop it's silent building.
March right into the sheriff's office. Make yourselves at home.
You walk to the door of the sheriff's office. There is a young man sitting at a desk who looks up and is a bit surprised to see you. Who are you? I mean,
Well, hello. We're from out of town. I'm Nellie. This is Patty. That's Maud. And that's Lynn. How are you doing? What's your name?
Hi, young man.
hi.
Your uniform looks so good, clean, and crisp on you. That's you did a good job. Did your mom teach you how to iron like that? That's terrific. I bet she's proud of you.
Okay.
What's your name, son?
Tom?
Tom, are you the deputy here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Very nice to meet you, Tom.
Does the sheriff know you're in town? I mean, respecting you?
I wouldn't expect that he did. Maybe.
But I'm sure he'll appreciate.
Is there something I can help you with, ladies?
You could certainly help me with something. I would like to fill out 4 Freedom of Information requests, please. That's what a sheriff's office.
He goes, you'll have to go down to the.
Well, they're handled at the sheriff's office. I was told Freedom of Information requests on a crime or are handled by the sheriff's office.
No.
Oh no, just not here in New Mexico.
Not here in Devilwood. You go down to records in the
okay.
next office, 2 doors down.
Who do I speak to there?
You can speak to Clarice.
Oh, very well. That's what I had to ask about. But ladies, if you want to ask the striking young deputy something else.
Striking is never the word that's been ever applied to this deputy, but okay. Anything? Has there been a crime?
Well, we heard about those 2 young couples that disappeared. Tony, Troy, Casey, and Julie. Such a shame, to be so young and disappear. At our age, we've seen a lot, and with our expertise, I'm wondering if there's something that we can't do to help you all out of this situation.
Would you like a meddling move here?
Yes, please. And I'm going to go for composure because I am hot shit. Ooh. I don't want that roll.
Too late.
And yes, that is the roll that was made.
Oh, shit. So I rolled a 6.
That's after adding your composure?
What's that? Yeah,
That's
after.
yeah.
After I rolled a 3 and a 1.
Oh.
So, and I don't know if now's a good time to do the crown of the queen or not.
You cannot do the crown of the queen because Sweet Week has special. Sweet Week has its own special crown, the crown of the woods, and you can do it, but it means that everyone, regardless of the one requesting it, must also sort of describe the situation of this crown, and it's lost to the entire group for that thing.
Oh, I think.
And you have 3 of those for this particular mystery. And just so you know, the first one is each maiden must describe a disturbing dream they had the previous night.
You muted Tim.
Or we can go with a different one. Which
Sorry, I was typing out my eventual plan for what's happened.
I'm willing to do it if you are. If it's your call,
another,
Nellie.
Another crown would be like each maven must narrate a flashback to when they faced a natural disaster.
What do you think, ladies? Are we all on board for trying to pull in the crown of the woods?
Sure.
Or just let her fry in her own fat.
Save
Sure.
me!
What's the milk toast deputy going to do? It's your call. I'll go along with anything you want.
Let's go for it. So we have to describe the horrifying dream.
Describe the disturbing dream.
Disturbing dream.
Each of you had the previous night.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
No.
So Maud was dreaming that she was in a beautiful field, sunlit, and she was gardening, hands in the earth, turning over, making mounds, planting beautiful wildflowers, and as things get slow, as you see the plant come out of the pot and go into the ground, and as she's scooping the dirt with her hand over to clean it, the dirt that she's pulling from is covering up a skull, a very small skull. And then she looked over and she could see mound after mound after mound of flowers, exactly the same way that she's looking at the one right at her feet.
Come on.
It was a disturbing dream.
Next.
So Patty dreamt that she was at a glittering charity gala, the kind that she always adores. Crystal glasses clinked, laughter rose, but every guest wore a Burberry scarf. The tartan shimmered unnaturally, the squares seeming to pulse like veins. At first, it was only a strange detail until the scarves began to tighten. Guests smiled politely as their throats reddened, nodding as they thought nothing was wrong. But Patty knew. She knew from those scarves that they had money. Money that they were not donating.
Oh boy,
That
true.
is disturbing.
That is disturbing, I guess, on
You're
some
welcome.
sort of philanthropy level. Yes, very.
You're welcome. Yes.
Thank you.
I had one where there was a strange reality TV show host in the White House. It was horrifying. Just very unsettling.
Why should you make it at least something believable?
I mean, look, we had Ronald Reagan after all.
Indeed.
That was disturbing enough.
Okay.
You didn't say topical.
I had this terrible dream.
Oh, Nellie.
It was a dream about my little beastie. But my little beastie was in a war zone, and he was with his friends, and they were getting hurt, and they were dying, and my beastie, I couldn't save them, and they all died, and my little beastie was sad, and she laid next to them, and she died with them.
He made of cardboard. Sorry. Sorry, I was different beastie.
Yeah. We're the same one.
Yeah, is it? You never know.
Could be
True.
foretelling.
Okay, so with that, you are able to restore this from being a disastrous failure.
Yeah, that would have been really bad.
Oh yeah, it was gonna be bad.
So what was it upgraded to?
I believe it actually will give you a. Let me just double check. I thought it might actually upgrade to a success, but I'm always sort of is what that does for you, or maybe just move it up one level. Just double check, because for some reason I'm having a freaking mind freak
person
in
with
my
it.
skill on the thing, because I was like I'm having a
I mean, it's on brand.
Yeah.
gray moment, and yeah, I'm on brand.
This is what you come to us for, is for real, old, authentic old people gaming.
What Malcolm is using right now is called a book. Some of you may never have seen one of those things. It's like a TikTok, but slower.
Okay, so what this will do? You rolled a 6.
Yeah.
That will make it a 7.
Better.
So, as you are aware, that 7 for a meddling move is there is a complication. So, instead of this going terribly wrong, you do see something.
Okay.
You recognize it from the photograph. There appears to be a backpack that possibly belonged to one of the missing travelers, but you can see it back behind the deputy, what appears to be an evidence sort of room. The door is currently open, but evidence is on the door. Another sheriff's deputy walks out of the room and closes the door. as they head somewhere else. So you saw that bag that you saw in the photograph. Well, that belongs to one of the missing travelers.
Is it the one that belonged to Dora?
Sure.
Backpack from missing traveler. Okay, so we've got secret government program, silver bullets in a gun, photo of missing travelers, backpack, and what was the other one?
The rumor of treasure.
Rumor of buried gold.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I think things are coming together. Ladies, did you see that backpack?
I did.
I recognized it from the photo.
Yeah.
And you are all sort of whispering when you hear the low-level growl.
Do it for us, Tim.
Does that put your hackles up or your panties wet? Which kind of growl?
Inclusive war.
Sure.
You're breaking up there. Is it Malcolm breaking up for everybody else, or?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. We can't hear you.
You know,
Yes, now we
Yeah.
can.
you hear two large, shaggy dogs. looking-
Hold on, stop. You're telling me
There's
your
There's mystical
audio.
effects going on with your voice.
Yeah,
Hold on.
I think the spirits don't like it.
There is a disturbance. In
No,
the
oh, whatever you do is perfect. Don't move it. Don't
Stop
move.
right now. Don't touch anything.
All right, I just put it off. my-
Profile the rest of the game.
Okay. So, so basically, there's two very
shaggy
menacing,
neighbors.
large, shaggy dogs that come in. Mixed breed, don't know what they are, but they look angry. Their hair on their back is raised, and closely behind their heels comes a muscular, athletic man, with scarred face, jet black hair, and brilliant green eyes. And you notice right away that on his shirt there is a star of the sheriff's. The deputy sort of pales and goes, Sheriff Wolf? Thomas. He just looks at all of you but doesn't say anything at first.
Well, hello. You must be the sheriff. We've heard so much about. Everyone in town is talking about how great you are at making this town so safe.
Hmm.
And so it must really just make your britches itch that you just haven't been able to find these four missing travelers that we heard about. So, I don't know if you've heard of us, but we are pretty big time up in the Northeast and helping
This is New Mexico.
serve many high-profile murders in our town of Brindlewood Bay.
Oh, and various other crimes.
Yeah, and various other crimes. Yeah. Not just murders, but no crime goes unsolved. We just have this certain knack for solving mysteries. So we would love to do whatever we can to help you out and preserve the image that you have of this town.
Well, the way I see it, them that go looking for trouble deserve everything they get. Devilwood ain't got the resources to go chasing down after those who don't know or have the good sense to keep their noses out of places where they don't belong. And the dogs advance on you. Barking.
What is Beastie
will come
do?
out and hiss, it will come out.
I'm
and hiss
going to
at
make a
them.
meddling roll and
You go.
presence
Mhm.
to stand up to the dogs.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, now you just sit yourselves down.
Can I assist with Beastie?
Oh,
I will consider Beastie in the interpretation.
Okay.
12. I rolled a 10 plus 2 for presence. You just sit yourselves out!
And they sort of like whine and sit down, and the sheriff is stunned.
There'll be no shenanigans here.
She's really good with pets.
Well, I can't help you, ladies. No one can. If you have any questions, you can go to the state police. 40 miles to the east.
Well, thank you, Sheriff. We'll just be going down. We'll just be going down the hall first, and
He will, and he won't even pay you any mind. He will just head straight to his office, and the dogs will get up, gingerly looking at you, Patty, and then scooting on. And then one of them looks directly at the beast, and then Nellie, there's this very odd sort of, I don't know, recognition of something that happened between animals, and they leave.
Never knew you had such a wonderful way with animals, Patty.
I used to have to deal with dogs all the time when I was a traveling nurse. When I would go to a person's house to do my monthly visit with them, sometimes they would have an unruly dog. Normally they were chows. You wouldn't believe how mean the chows are. But I just spent so much time dealing with them that I just developed this thing where I just shut them down. I don't know. It's a gift. I don't know. You're welcome.
Lovely gift.
so many organizing great events, staring down unruly dogs. It's fantastic.
I live but to serve, Maud.
The deputy just goes, well,
I don't know. I thought he was quite charming. Everybody says he's rude, but no.
Now, where's that records room again?
down the hall.
Oh,
Very.
thank you, sweetie.
You've been so kind. Here's a little word there's for you.
Oh, thank you.
Half belted.
It's got chew marks from Beastie.
It's like, thank you. He takes his chewed word. He doesn't pop it in his mouth. He just sort of moves it somewhere on his desk and sits there and watches as you guys leave.
Yeah, we'll go down the four doors and fill out a Freedom of Information request.
You walk down there and they're like, "Can I help you? Records? You're not from here.
No.
You requested records from about Devilwood,
Yes.
but you're not from here.
They don't have to be. That's the beauty of it.
Why would you want to know about? What would you want to know about Devilwood?
I'm a curious soul.
Well, we don't have any crime,
Sweetie, I'm retired. I got all the time in the world on my hands. I like
but
reading.
you don't live here.
Yeah, other people in the world retire.
Yeah.
Do you have the paperwork?
Unless you're Betsy Johnson, she done never retire. I mean, none of she really had it. I mean, she's just always been.
She's a sweet soul. We
Yeah.
actually just met her.
Oh well, did she give you her reading?
She did.
Oh yeah.
Did you get one?
Oh yeah, I got one.
What
She was
yours?
right. He was a piece of shit, and I should have left him, but I didn't. And we're
Picking seems slim in this
and
town.
then you know how things just happen.
They do. Can I fill out these four Freedom of Information request forms right here? Would that be all right?
You can take them with you. I got to go to lunch.
Okay, well I'll take them with me, and we can.
You
just
know
fill
where
them
to
out
just
for you.
and when we're open again, you just drop them off at my desk. You don't live here, right?
You know what? It's lovely, and I might look for some land.
Oh, I guess the Solomon.
My daughter lives just on the other side of the range.
Oh, well,
She's Arizona folk though.
Oh, dumb people. Well, I guess.
As the sunlight glints off all of my silver and turquoise jewelry.
Yes. Well, yeah. Just fill out the forms and drop them off here. Is there any information I can start digging up now so I know what you're asking for?
Absolutely, yeah. I'd like to know. I'd like the all the public information on the cases for Casey Hernandez, Julie Smithers, Troy Ballantine, and Tony Anderson.
She writes this down and goes, I've never heard of all those strange names before, but okay. I'll see if they're local.
Okay, thank you.
But you won't see a thing till I see that paperwork, of course. And
Right.
I'll be honest, I probably won't work on it till I get the paperwork. I'm just going to leave it here and
Can I
go to
just
my lunch.
can I fill the forms in and put them in through the slit here in the door?
No, because in case you don't want to do that, the dogs may get to it. Not my dogs, but the sheriff's dogs.
Oh,
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Bring it back and lay it on the table.
Got the form for us here, so we can role play us filling out the forms. I think that'd
Oh,
be
this
super
form's
fun.
from the future.
That's
my
no.
No, I'm not playing a role-playing game where I fill out forms. Okay, I do that to escape. I play games to escape reality, not the other way around.
And here's
When
a
you get in the
spreadsheet.
games, you fill out a form.
And here's a spreadsheet you can look at.
Office 95.
Over 95. It's newfangled stuff. She goes, well, I'm going to go down to Elisa's diner. When I'm back, I'll look at your forms, but don't bring them beforehand. We'll put them in the slot because them dogs have found a way to get in here, and they tear up everything that goes to that slot.
So
Post
what I'm
office.
hearing is this office will be empty and unattended.
Do you say that out loud, Lynn?
No, of course not.
Yeah. Yeah, just asking.
Lynn's internal monologue.
She goes,
It's a dark, dark place. Don't go.
and she goes, yeah, I don't know how they get in here. But okay, well, thank you, ladies. Be sure to. Did you take the pins chained to the thing? So you do have your own pin?
I do have my
Oh,
own.
we have our own
thank you.
pan.
Okay, good. All right, well,
Ink
Giant
pen.
purses ain't just for show.
enjoy your very short stay here in Delwood. and she sort of sort of scoots you out the office and then close the door. She doesn't lock the door. She just closes it and turns on, but then puts a out to lunch sign on it and then just walks out the door.
I'm really starting to understand why the tourism really hasn't taken off in this part of the country.
On the other hand, she didn't seem to lock the door.
No, she didn't lock the door. She just closed it.
That's true.
I could go keep a lookout if maybe your pen ran out of ink and you just hop back there and.
Yeah, I think so. We can just one of us we can be playing it, filling out the forms, while the other one goes up to some mischief behind the counter there.
I didn't say anything about mischief.
It was implied.
Well, I could. We're in relation to this office and the sheriff's office. Where are the bathrooms?
The bathrooms are as soon as you come in the door. There's the restrooms. Then you go a little bit further, and there's like the sheriff's office, the post office, records, and so forth. Thereafter,
So would you say the bathrooms would be in between the sheriff's office and the records office?
No,
Oh, okay.
the public bathrooms are not. No.
Just in the far end. Okay. Well, we could certainly make a ruckus with the paperwork if somebody comes in.
Seems reasonable.
Yeah.
I think we should have a look.
Okay.
Okay.
I'd keep a lookout.
Since you guys are searching for clues and conducting research, this will be a meddling move. Who will be involved in the roles?
I'd like to give Lynn the assist.
I will look then.
Okay.
And would this be reason or composure?
Tim?
Yeah, I know. I get it.
Jesus Christ.
Did
What do you?
Malcolm has gone silent?
Are you serious?
Oh, you're back now.
God dog it. All right.
Well, how apropos? God dog it, really,
Yes.
really.
So you're going to go search in the back while Maud pretends to fill out paperwork out front and helps as best she can. Patty is helping.
And this was a reason move, or I mean,
Yeah, you're going to be a reason move since you're going to be going through a number of files and trying to figure out stuff as opposed to, let's do that.
Yeah, if I can assist
Oh,
by
shit.
keeping watch, that'd be great. Well, probably not.
That's a
I
12.
need to.
Well, I guess we didn't need to help very much, did we?
Oh, that's not counting anything that you gave me. That was just straight off the dice and the skill.
Okay, well,
I'll help too.
I'll give you. I'm going to give you 2 clues for this. Okay,
Uh-oh.
since there is no void clue, and we are kind of the 2 clues you find here in the records office.
Okay.
Note takers.
Note takers, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Ready.
The new clue is a death certificate for someone who is apparently still living in town.
Bessie.
All right.
Okay.
Medical records that reveal that someone is not fully human.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right.
What was
That narrows it down
Lucario's
to
dad's
everybody in
name
this
again?
goddamn town. What?
Lucario's dad. What was his name again?
Ricardo,
Ricardo?
wasn't it?
Yeah, someone said Ricardo when I said, yeah, it's dead. So, yeah, it's
Okay.
So you're able to procure those, add those to your file, and get out of the office with the paperwork you can fill out and leave there if you want to, Maud.
No, I'll try not to leave any evidence. Thank you.
Okay. All right, and you guys depart without leaving any evidence with your information from the office.
Honestly, this town gets more and more peculiar the more we look.
I mean, these medical records are a little bit odd.
It is a strange, strange town.
And why would somebody want to have a death certificate for somebody who's still alive unless they're faking their own death?
Or
You
something
guys-
else.
What's the date of death? Has it happened yet? Or are they planning something?
We can work that out. Let's take a look at that.
Yeah. Maybe we don't flash them on the street.
Who can say? So,
Is there like any place that we could get like a map of town?
as
Or
a matter
like-
of fact, you just sort of, you think about it like at the diner, there was like a little stand that had stuff. No, at the guest house. At the guest house, there was. And in the band, it wasn't like it was, no one was upkeeping. You're not sure how old those maps will be, but there was like a little thing that had maps, the local areas
Donkey
And you met-
tours.
at the guest house. So if you wanted to, you could probably head back to the Devilwood guest house and maybe find those. Get those. Okay.
Sure, sounds good.
All right. So as you ladies leave the building and start walking down the street, I think it's Nellie who notices. No, it's Lynn who notices it first. The limousine that's pulling up slowly behind you,
Ladies, we got company. It's money.
and then pulls up beside, and the window goes down slowly because, well, it's the 90s.
You guys cranking furiously.
The driver gets out to crank it down.
Right.
Inside, you see a immaculately dressed, he has this immaculate suit, this man, with a predatory grin, look out and smile at you. You recognize him from, he looks very much like that conquistador you saw in that painting.
Lucario.
And he goes, "Ladies, would you like to come in and take a ride? Just for a
Oh.
quick chat."
Mr. Montez, I presume?
The car stops, and his chauffeur gets out and opens the doors for you.
Terrible idea.
Well, I'd be delighted. Gets right in.
Well,
But it's in the car.
Yeah, we can't.
There's a bar in here, ladies.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I'll get in.
I have always wanted to be in a limousine. I think this is fantastic.
So the chauffeur closes the doors behind you. There's a few seconds before he gets around to the
Lurch.
driver's seat and the car pulls off. That's not the leisurely speed it meant to, but definitely at an accelerated speed. Oh, forgive me. I haven't introduced myself. I am Lucario Montez.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Montez. I'm Maud Schaefer. This is my friend Lynn and Patty and Nellie.
Nice.
Pleasure to meet you, sir.
Such a pleasure.
The
We've
pleasure.
heard so much about you.
Oh, that is very interesting to hear.
Just for my friends,
Mhm.
you all know that I'm looking at Lucario as a piece of meat that deserves to be in handcuffs.
But
No.
That's enough about your sex life, Patty.
I was going to say, she looks at Detective Muscles the same way.
Oh, ladies.
Oh no, she doesn't. Oh no, Detective Muscles has me in handcuffs.
Whatever you're into.
I thought you were the top. I'm sorry.
Now, ladies, I was raised to be a gentleman, and it distresses me a great deal to have to take extraordinary measures. Fortunately, rumors have a way of taking a life of their own, especially unfounded ones. And extraordinary measures are needed to prevent them from happening. I hope you all are being very cautious in your short stay here in our town.
We are attempting to do our
And
best.
and please, while it is safe, of course, here in Devilwood, we are so close to the Gila Forest that are a number of wild creatures that may prowl at times on the streets at night. But if you like, you could join me for lunch right now. I'm headed to my home.
My schedule is wide open.
It sounds fabulous.
I'm
Sounds
literally
delightful.
looking at you all and doing this.
Fantastic. Fantastic. He will take his walking stick and tap the window. Actually, he'll sort of tap it behind him, and it'll come down. Take us to the house.
Yes, Lurch. Take
It's
us
just-
to our doom.
And you are driven off.
Patty,
To
I'd like to amend. This is the disturbing nightmare that I had last night.
You are
So
driven
sorry
off
about that.
to Casa Montez.
We've gotten ourselves out of stickier situations, especially mild.
As you guys are driving, you can see out the window. There is the abandoned sawmill that you pass on the road, and then a mile later, you arrive at Casa Montez, the oldest building in town, dating from long before Devilwood was founded.
ooh, this
back
looks
in-
like from
Back in the days,
Conquistadors.
yes, when the Spanish conquistadors controlled this area. It does have, so obviously the state has been, added to over the years, but it does have an eclectic, so it's a very eclectic collection of architecture, but it's largely a Spanish style villa. It lakes on a high hill, like a predatory lair, looking over the town and the sawmill.
What does he
Now,
look
is
like
this
again? What does he look like again?
He is an immaculate suit man in a dress. He has an immaculate suit, a walking stick, a predatory grin. You fill in the rest for Mr. Montez, with conquistador background.
He looks related to the Sheriff Wolf.
What feature, apart from the walls, makes it clear that guests are not welcome at Casa Montez?
The moat full of dragons.
Noted.
Dragon infested moat.
Komodo dragon filled moat. Got it.
The
What appeared
the-
to be. Yeah.
Go on.
Sorry, go ahead.
No.
I say the what appear to be guards lining the tops of the walls at regular intervals along the perimeter.
Guards on the wall. Okay.
The horrifying gargoyles that are adorning each rain spout at the corner of the roofs.
What, I've been to Germany. That's plenty welcoming.
I'll amend that the vaguely wolf-shaped gargoyles.
Okay.
You know, wolves can be a metaphor for something else. Jesus Christ.
Not in this case.
The hand is heavy in the 90s. Okay. Lynn?
So the
Simon says no trespass.
Wait, what? What'd I do?
Oh, was there a feature
No
apart from the wall? The wall that makes it clear the guests are not welcome.
no solicitations.
The guards wasn't enough? Why did
Well, I was just
I gotta
asking.
come up with something more? Shit.
No
Electrified-
shirt, no shoes, no service.
So,
Electrified fence and an electrified doorknob.
The hobo masturbating furiously by the gate. I don't know. What?
Well, that is it.
You got me under pressure. I panicked.
That's actually inviting.
all right, so the limousine pulls in.
I mean,
through
what
the
says come more than
Oh. No, I shouldn't.
Man, that was one of the subjects of my work chat today, too. 'Cause I can't get away from this.
We should stop playing old ladies.
Okay. Yes. Oh, God. All right. So you the limousine pulls up to the front entrance. There is a small woman there in what appears to be a sort of a maid's uniform that opens the door. And Mr.
Sexy or business?
No.
Okay.
No.
Just
No.
had to be sure.
No.
You never know with rich people. They freaks.
No. She looks like she's, no. And she just goes, "Welcome home, Mr. Montez. And guest." Gesgerta, so good, Gesgerta. They are here for lunch. You're eating lunch with these people? Yes, Gert. Make certain, let's not be rude. Make certain that there is something nice set out for them, and let's get them out in this hot sun. They will dry up like a desert rose without water. Come.
Ominous.
Did you hear them start talking with German accents all of a sudden?
I didn't do that. I didn't do that. I didn't mean. He takes his walking stick and steps out of the car. He will extend a hand to the first lady who steps out of the car, reaches out and helps, and he will only help her, and then walk up ahead of all of you.
I guess that'll be Maud.
Maybe he was raised in Argentina.
Yeah,
Model.
he'll split out and then goes up,
Yeah.
And the maid just sort of looks at you all and goes, "Follow me."
Does Lucario extend an arm to?
No,
guide
he
Maud?
just lets you. He just helps your hand out and then walks ahead of you guys up the steps.
That's the
He's
arm he
walking.
extends. That's his extended arm right there.
Mm.
And you follow him into the.
Pull
it's
my
not a-
finger.
It's like 3 steps, and then you're in the house, and the doors are open. And it's very, very, very Spanish conquistador style there, and a little bit of weird, 90s.
If I hadn't married an Irishman, I'd have married a Spaniard. For sure.
He does stop and look at you and goes, "Your life would have been very different."
Oh, I believe it. I'd be
That's
drinking
just
red
counting
wine.
on- Yeah.
Yes.
Sangre, as you say.
Sometimes your Spanish does things to me.
Oh, Patty.
Sangre, of course, means blood.
Yeah.
Are we going to be having tacos?
She meant to say sangria, Lynn.
Yeah.
Just for clarity.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He goes, "If you ladies will excuse me, I'm going to go slip into something for lunch. Get to show you where to the dining room." And she goes, "Follow me.
Okay.
Walk faster. You're not that old."
Mach schnell.
Is she roughly our age, or is she old?
She's roughly your age. Shorter and has all that sort of like all that terrible
Does she? Do you have a militaristic step, perhaps?
Yeah, she does.
Super strong bun just pulled back into really, really tight
Super strong
bun.
bunch, and those orthopedic shoes. It's just she just walking. Keep up.
Are you gonna need any help in the kitchen?
She turns and look at you like you almost like spat in her eye. And she goes, "You will never go in the kitchen. You will go to the dining room. You're a guest." Like, it's hard to say. It's like, here, you're a guest.
She just looked up that word in English to find out what it means.
Yes, dear.
It just looks like that you don't have a lot of.
We have sufficient enough staff to serve,
Yeah. Okay.
Mister.
You look like you needed the
Montez.
hands. Sorry, I don't mean to intrude.
There are plenty of hands still working.
West.
She turns and leads you to down with you to a dining room, which is very nicely. I mean, very opulent and very nice. She goes, "You may choose any chair, but the ones at the end. Do not sit there."
So I have to ask, because this is the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a telephone anywhere near?
Oh, there's one right there in the lobby. Yeah, it's like one of those big, huge, ornate, ridiculously stupid phones that people had. That was somehow like gold on the in the cord and everything. Yeah,
In the lobby or in the dining room?
in the dining room, in the lobby of the
The foyer.
The
foyer. In the foyer,
The grand foyer.
the grand foyer.
I would like to. Come here, ladies. Just us. Just come here. Huddle up.
She
Huddle
just-
up, ladies.
Group sesh.
Huddle up.
The maid comes over.
You go make our lunch, Gertha.
You're not at the dining room. I am supposed to put you in the
I
dining room so
Okay.
nothing happens to you.
Okay.
Like getting lost. Because
What?
you
The
get.
dining room's right there, right? That's the dining room through those doors right there?
No,
No? That room then.
no.
Okay, show us.
You don't know this house.
show us the
You will
dining
follow
room.
me.
Okay,
Snell!
I still want to huddle up. I want to huddle up.
We could drop back a couple of steps and have a quiet word.
Okay. As soon as she shows us where the dining room is, we need to.
Yeah, she'll show the dining room, tell you not to sit in these chairs.
Okay.
She will look at you all suspiciously and then leave. You go to the
Okay.
kitchen.
Huddle up. All right. I think I know what's happening here, and I want to run it by you guys, and I want to be able to confront the villain here at lunch. But we have to do it in front of the phone because we need to call 911 first. And have that on when we confront the villain. What do you think? What are your thoughts?
Well,
I don't know why I'm touching my face, but I'm doing it anyway.
It's that Chardonnay that Bessie Johnson gave you.
We'll get a razor. It happens to all of us. We get the one long hair. It's fine.
I don't know what it is. I think. Do you want me to tell you what my theory is?
That might help.
I mean, it's a long one.
Does it involve the police?
Well, it involves Sheriff Wolf. Yeah.
So then,
I mean, it's,
would 911 do any good if we called
Well,
it?
911 calls are all recorded, and so it gives us a certain amount of security in the situation.
Does it though? They control it.
No, they don't control 911. They can't. That's not a thing. We could also call the FBI instead. There's an emergency line for every case. We could call that.
I think that'd be the better option.
Okay.
Maybe do that before lunch because
I mean, we
they
do
s-
have the file. The
they-
file
they-
has the.
they seem like they're not in this town.
Yeah.
I mean, those two agents were driving for what 4 hours to get here.
They were on their way away from this town. They're heading.
Was it away or were they on their way to?
It's just it just said the accident outside of town. So I don't really.
Can't tell based on the accident.
Yeah. But anyway, if you're going to do things like confront the killer, I suggest we have backup on the way.
Well, maybe
Is it a killer?
No,
No bodies have been found. They're missing.
no. not directly the killers. The killers are actually werewolves.
Oh.
No, you're
what-
talking crazy there, Patty. You mean
Yeah, but-
werewolves?
I'm not. There's a whole story. Do we just tell you the story? Should I just tell you the story? How much time do we have while he slips into something less comfortable?
You have no idea.
He's Spanish, so it would probably take an adequate amount of time.
Yes.
Okay. There's the secret government program was back during the Vietnam War to convert soldiers into stronger people, splicing the replicated DNA with werewolves or with wolves, creating werewolves. Unfortunately, it got out of control. The werewolves attacked the town, and the local residents were overrun by these wolfmen. The patriarch of the town, Ricardo Montes, he figured out how to make the wolfmen go away. And he took credit for it, but it didn't make the national news because at the time everybody was distracted by the Iran hostages. So for years, the story of the wolfmen faded from Devilwood memory, and the stories of the town's famous buried treasure supplanted it as the town lore. And at the end of the Reagan administration, the patriarch apparently died, and his son Lucario took over the family businesses. In reality, though, despite what his death certificate may say, Ricardo was not dead, but was instead hiding in this castle as a sequestered werewolf. Poor Lucario didn't have his father's skill at controlling the beasts. He did have one ally, though, his father's right-hand werewolf, the pack leader, Jack Wolf. And rather than trying to win over the rest of the pack, Lucario just worked with Wolf to control the pack, and as a subsequently, in quid pro quo fashion, made him the sheriff. So, a month ago, during the last full moon, 4 travelers arrived. The party included one person who was an FBI agent on vacation, as evidenced by the photo of the traveler in uniform sporting an FBI vest. They were looking for the famous buried treasure, like so many before them, and they stumbled upon a dark ritual taking place in the woods. The ritual was designed by a mother-daughter team of Wiccans, who I described earlier in the longer version of the story, to draw out the werewolves. Their plan was to draw the werewolves toward Walter, the town drunk, who they had armed with a gun full of silver bullets. But those meddling travelers disrupted the whole plan with their treasure hunt. And while Walter doesn't remember much, and the mother-daughter Wiccans are reluctant to describe the plan that they had, the travelers were devoured by the wolfmen, and the sheriff Wolf covered it all up by hiding the evidence from the scene.
I think Patty should stay away from the Chardonnay.
That is a lot.
You like paella?
So you got that?
I'm
That's
gonna
a
get
photo
paella in
and
the
a
desert.
gun with silver bullets.
Okay, that's all I got. If you don't like it, come up with something better.
No, I'm not saying no. Just saying that's a lot.
Well, there's more to it.
The thing you have to understand, the thing that has to be important, guys, regardless of how, whatever the story is, it sounds fantastic. It has to answer, of course, the question. It has to, find out, who, what happened, what's happening to travelers going missing in Deadwood, not just the ones that Devilwood.
Mm-hmm.
Who or what is responsible? You must resolve it by confronting the person or entities that are responsible for the disappearance, the missing travelers, and putting a stop to their actions. Okay.
So
Which
for
this
most
would
of
do
its
that,
history,
yeah.
Devilwood was known as a safe haven for witches. For decades, those witches stole and hoarded money from passers-by, who they often turned into frogs with an insatiable desire to molest rats.
Was it just the Chardonnay?
As they
Not
do.
you. Okay. Stop. Thank you for making this a very special sweeps episode.
So
I
this
take
is
a couple
all-
of steps away from Patty.
I can't believe that story put Laura to sleep.
this is all great, but if we confront Montez in his home, who has control of apparently several werewolves under his control, including one who is the chief of police, I don't see us making it out of this castle, ladies.
I did try to warn you about that several times.
Of
I
course,
mean-
if you have a completely different theory where he doesn't have as many werewolves, that could be useful.
Yeah. I mean, I'm fairly certain that Lucario himself is not a werewolf.
His dad
Because-
tried to become one.
Well, his dad did, but he didn't because he grabbed my hand, which I have to tell you is full of these lovely rings that are made of silver, and he had no problem with that. We all know werewolves are allergic to silver. Remember, I put my hand out for him twice.
Okay.
Hmm.
So he himself is not a werewolf, and I'm fairly certain that, maybe we could overtake him and probably take off his shirt. But-
do have one. I do have one other question just for you.
Spanish men are very attractive. Sorry.
I mean,
he's got
this
a
is
little bit of he's got
kind
a
of
little bit
90s, it'd be late 80s, so yeah, he's going to have that sort of
he's got the silver.
Ricardo
He's got
Montalban kind of thing going on with him. Yeah,
he's got the silver streaks in his hair too, and the little beard. I mean, it's nice.
Mhm.
It's been a while.
Yeah, just so you guys know, just so the Mavens have an idea. This time, like the maid is doing lunch, he's changing his clothes. You do have the option of doing some meddling and sneaking around the house if you want to. Of course, the repercussions could be disastrous if they go wrong, or fruitful if they don't.
So my problem with the theory, of course, is that the disappearances date back further than this government experiments.
Yeah,
And
that's why I added in the history is that Devilwood is known as a safe haven for witches, and for decades, those witches stole and hoarded money from passers-by, who they often turned into frogs.
So these werewolves were usurping power from the witches, and the witches were fighting back?
Yeah, the witches set a trap for them to kill them with silver bullets.
Are there
So
vampires too in this, or
Yeah,
am I...
we walked into the middle of a witch werewolf war?
Yes.
But
Y'all taking this very calmly, I feel.
I am trying to wrap my head. I mean, what? But what
Well,
about?
they are friends of Birdie.
But I mean, what about the secret government program?
That's the secret government program is what turned soldiers into wolf men who were supposed to be super soldiers.
Oh, so they're not really werewolves. They're
No.
they're a genetic experiment by the government.
This
See,
is literally
if you had
the
just
first
said that,
It's
I would
literally
be
the
on
first
board.
thing I said was that that there was a secret government program in the late 60s during the Vietnam War splicing their self-replicating DNA between soldiers and wolves.
Well, see, you lost me with a bunch of technical terms there. If you just said it was a secret government experiment to turn men into wolves, that would have been enough for me.
I wouldn't mind poking around a little bit just to get some
Oh, God,
clarity.
now-
Give
Nellie
me a
has a
meddling
southern
roll.
Nellie has a southern accent now.
Give me
doomed.
a meddling
I'm a
roll.
little affected. I've been in the South for a little while, and now
It rubs
now
off on
it's-
people, I
it's
know.
starting to
Doomed.
grow on me.
It's my
Now, this can be
Uh,
either a reason or a composure roll.
Composure, and that'll be a 10.
A 10.
Yeah, 10.
Slipping away from the rest of the Mavens as Patty goes on about her theory about werewolves and witches and a constant war. That could be the plot of some very interesting, strange werewolf TV series that you're now
Frog
like,
sex or
that could be something.
We can call it Underworld.
You encounter it.
Werewolf Diaries.
Teen Wolf.
I'm going to fly home to Brindlewood Bay. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this shit.
Because I really don't like you. Because I really don't like you. Here's what happens to Nellie. As you're slipping around, you slipped off and you're going to the study and so forth, and you go into this room and you see it. Luckily, it doesn't see you.
Ooh.
As you slip into, like, it looks like some sort of, like, I guess, I think it's maybe one of the bathrooms. And there's like a mirror, there's a series of mirrors, like on a vanity. And sitting on the vanity, it's like, maybe almost a foot in height. Because you're just sort of peeking in the door, and you can see the mirror and the reflection of something in it. And looking in the mirror, that appears to be a rat with a human face.
Dun, dun, dun.
It scurries off, it slips off the counter and disappears. But if you can either go in there or close the door and leave.
That's the vision I had of the president.
I am going to close the door and leave.
Okay. So you leave and return back to everyone else. This is because I thought Tim's theory was great, and I said French.
So,
So the secret government program tried many different animals. It wasn't just wolves.
so ladies, you know that lawyer, that Giuliani guy? Picture that, but the face of a human. I saw that.
God, revolting. Ugh. I'm sorry, you must be traumatized.
It was horrifying. Definitely not human, but had a human face.
In some alternate nightmarish future, he gets the Presidential Freedom Award.
So you mean the mayor of New York City?
Yeah, him.
He was mayor from he took mayorship
I
in
think
I couldn't
1994.
remember the timeline for that.
1990. He became 1994.
Yeah. Okay. So he got it from Koch, right? Ed Koch.
I believe so.
So that's that. Do you remember that rat thing on the shoulder?
Shoulder?
That painting.
Oh, that clearly looked like a rat. It wasn't actually a rat face human in the painting. And then it's
After a
like,
few generations.
do you like paella?
Weird. Oh, hello.
Still no, thank you, though.
It's vegetable. We cannot fish out here.
Oh,
You
okay.
crazy?
Sounds
It's got
great.
cactus. Good.
Do you have
It's
any
all I'm making.
cheese?
There's no cheese in paella.
Some nice manchego.
On the side, yes. There'll be some. We'll find some cheese for you. Cheese eating.
She walks away. I clap really loud, like a like a rat trap, to see if she jumps.
You clap real loud, and then some of the lights come on. It's a little brighter, and then all of you see it. In one of the dark corners that is now illuminated, cut. It appears to be some sort of rat, but its face looks human, and then it slips through like a little pet door that's in that corner.
Yeah.
See, I was making that.
Ladies, I'm not feeling so good about lunch anymore.
And you hear, ladies, I see you have not taken your seats. Please.
I'm sorry, we were admiring all the wonderful architecture of this fine place you have here.
He goes, let's go. That's just too bright in here.
I've seen the commercial for that thing.
I really like the clapper. I sit on the clapper so I can clap to make it brighter or darker, depending on the mood. But it's middle afternoon. I don't think we can use a lot of natural light coming in.
Oh yes, some natural light would be wonderful.
Enjoy. I think that Goethe's making a famous vegetable cactus paella.
I've incorporated your wrench keeper.
Okay, it's not famous. It's just from my house. It never leaves his house.
It's part of my story now.
Like secrets. Please, sit down.
Sure, thank you.
Sure.
I think you should have a good meal before you leave
What
our town.
did you say this is called? Paella?
That is a good enough.
I think it's spelled paella.
That is
Paella. Yeah, I had
no
that
paella.
at bingo.
No, it's paella. It's pronounced paella.
Ladies, I expect you to have more culture than that.
I saw it in the New York Times crossword a couple of years ago. Paella.
Yeah. Well,
So, Mr. Montes,
yes, Mrs. Schaefer.
do you travel at all? Do you get out? Get to see the world?
I have seen many things in this world. I have seen many things happen to people in this world.
I mean, you seem like a worldly man, and you know, still full of vigor. I mean,
Yes.
I was just curious if now that your mill is, as I understand, shut down, if you planned on traveling or.
Oh, that shut down some time ago. I have traveled. I have been places. I have seen things.
What kind of things? What's the most interesting thing you've seen?
The most interesting thing I seen was a man stick an entire watermelon. Never mind.
We aren't far from Mexico, it's true.
All I can simply say is I have seen some astonishing things and some very mundane and boring things. But the one thing I haven't seen is people who are taking a very disturbing view of my small town and sticking around.
Who might those people be?
I
Oh, do you remember those 4 missing strangers? Tony, Troy, Casey, and Julie? What do you know about them?
those are white people's names. I don't know what that means. You're just randomly picking names. I don't know them. Are these your children? Are they missing because you have been neglecting because you don't know how to build families?
I actually personally think that your town is quite lovely. I love the diner. It's very homey. It's a nice spot for the town. There's quite a the statue in the fountain is a little bit disturbing.
It is historical.
Yes, but historical things can be a little bit disturbing.
So,
If we forget our past entirely, you'll be doomed to repeat it. Like
So-
rumors that don't ever
so
go
were
away.
the frog and the
I don't know.
rat were they lovers? Were they friends? What's the story there?
Does it
Kind of a
matter if they're...
non-consensual thing going on.
Does it matter?
Like who's the rat in this statue? Who's that represent? Does that has to be represent somebody? Does that represent the church or what would you say?
I think it was based on some ancient other thing from some other Mesoamerican possible that was maintained by my ancestors when they came here, or dragged it and then it was reinterpreted yet again.
Oh, okay. So
Very
some indigenous fable that's passed down from generation to generation.
I think it was until we stopped it.
I mean, I'm sorry, stopped what?
The story, I'd wager.
Because I am a descendant from conquistadors. They sort of stop any kind of thing like that. Wouldn't you say?
Oh,
It's
yeah,
kind of what
I
they
see.
do. You know.
I see. Yeah.
As in part of, he looks over at
yeah, there's
Patricia.
indigenous and there's
He looks-
conquistadors.
He looks over. He looks over at Patty and goes, "As an action of the Catholic Church, we couldn't allow such pagan stuff going on."
She'll cross
So-
herself.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed your paella.
Delicious.
I
was unusual.
never would have thought to use cactus in paella. It's still quite lovely.
Neither
Did
would
you
have I.
get shrimp in the desert?
Those are not shrimps. They're scorpions.
Saw that coming.
That's why I didn't eat the tails.
As long as you take off the stinger, you should be fine. You have no need for that kind of poison in the paella when you're having guests for lunch. But unfortunately, I am very busy, and I'm sure you have to be packing and getting ready to prepare for your trip out. So I will have a car ready for you to take you back. After you take a stroll through my garden, perhaps.
Oh,
Ooh, yes.
that
We
sounds
love
lovely.
that. Thank you.
I'm a gardener.
Okay.
Get the hell out of here.
His maid comes back, and he goes, "Has him a stroll around the garden. Do not let him touch the tortoise." "Yes, sir." Of course, they will not touch the tortoise. Excellent. That's wonderful. I would like
Oh,
that.
you know we're touching a tortoise.
So, but yeah, he will, I guess, dismiss you, and Gertrude will escort you out another door, past that hallway phone, out into the garden behind the high wall, which now you have said there's guards on.
I mean, can we muddle around in the?
And she goes, "Do not stray too far. There's a moat on the other side of that wall. It is full with dragonflies."
So, looking at the garden, what kind of plants might there be?
Could have gone with Komodo dragons too. That would have been just as good.
Yeah, that's true. If you'd like, you can still keep the Komodo dragons.
Bearded dragons.
Well, I mean, for those who are the gardening green thumb among your group,
Did you say a moat full of drag queens?
yes, that too. Very difficult to maintain.
They're very welcoming, though. That's the problem.
Yeah, drag queen people will just keep showing up. We can't have that.
We spend a fortune on makeup. That's
But among the green garden, well, it's relatively green garden. Yeah, it is a green garden. A number of flowering plants and a number of poisonous herbs.
oh, there's one I'll look for in particular.
Herbs.
And Herb goes, I'm poisonous. Yes,
Wonder if
she
he
goes,
used any of
which
these
Gertrude will
herbs
point
in
out
the
he is completely toxic.
Paella.
I would like to use my gardening background to notice see if there is a particular herb I'm looking for.
And one this antidote for the poison.
Maybe in
So-
the paella.
No, something not in the paella, but that's okay. And I'll pick a little bit and put it in my purse if I
Okay.
see something I really like.
Of poisons? I don't know, but yes, you do see a number of herbal poisons which you can make. Poisonous herbs will be one other clue, gentlemen.
Oh, okay.
And
Poisonous-
after a stroll through the garden, you're escorted out another door where there is a car waiting with the doors open and a chauffeur who looks like,
Lurch.
how do I put it? She is a strong woman. Who's probably, who probably had a day job at one time strangling to death at creatures. Just like, And she has the door open, sort of just looking at you with her unwelcoming eyes and says, I will drive you to the guest house before leaving town.
Oh, well,
Where are you going?
We're sorry to hear that you're going. We only just met.
We are not meeting, we are driving you.
When she goes around to the other side of the car, I'll lean over to the girls. I'm like, does she look like one of those bodyguards to that nasty fellow Muammar Gaddafi?
She looks like an East German wrestler.
So, you guys get in the limousine, or do you try and make a run for it?
Oh no, we're getting the
Oh yeah, miles out of town in a desert.
Yeah, I'm not
absolutely,
walking back.
Yeah, we're absolutely getting the limousine.
Yeah.
So, she drives you back, and as you get closer to town, you pass by the abandoned sawmill, and you pull in, and she drops you off
Put one of these in your purse.
at the Devilwood guest house.
Okay.
Thank
So-
you.
May your journey be free of incident.
Do we tip you? I don't know. Is the customs?
Yeah, what's the
are.
etiquette here?
Yes, you did.
My
Nellie, I'm sure you got
coin
this.
Purse and
Yeah.
I'm like digging for quarters.
She'll wait.
75 cents here for you.
You gotta-
Uh,
I'll get you a cup of coffee.
That's nice.
Got your little bag of cookies.
But she'll open the door and drop you up at the door, and then there you see staring down at you as you guys get out of the car from the stoop of the guest house. There's Millicent Osborne, who looks disappointed that you guys have arrived, but gives you her usual suspicious glower, and then goes, "And she got in before dark. Are you eating here? I didn't see a note."
We just had food.
Good.
We're good.
I'll just stop cooking.
Where can we find Walter?
I don't know.
No.
Hey, I'm not a tour guide. No one needs a
are.
tour guide of a guy of Devilwood.
Well, speaking of that, I'll stop.
You've
At the
seen
rack.
all of it.
I'll stop at the rack and get the map.
Okay. And
Ladies,
she'll-
conference upstairs over Chardonnay.
Sure.
Sure. You
I
had
don't
me
know
at
that we should get
Chardonnay.
Patty anymore.
So you guys head upstairs with your Chardonnay and your map of your,
Lynn, I'm willing
your
to
1973. No,
entertain other
your 1983 map of Devilwood.
Well, ladies, we've found a number of interesting things in this town. But are we closer to finding out what happened to the travelers who go missing?
I know what happened to the travelers.
Do we have proof enough to call the authorities?
No. But we never do. All of our evidence is always circumstantial. There's nothing that'll hold up in court.
It's all hearsay.
Don't ever make the assumption that we work for the police.
But do we have enough to accuse somebody?
Yes, of course we do.
Well, then let's use those FBI files and make a phone call.
Yeah, in Ronald Reagan's America, you can do anything you want.
So you guys call
Or Bill
the
Clinton,
FBI?
as it were.
We call the FBI.
What do you tell the operational
I
agents?
just pick up an extension and listen in because this should be good.
Oh, I'm talking.
We need an FBI agent in
So, Lynn-
Devilwood
so,
immediately.
Lynn,
to
you pick up the
explain-
extension.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think you're the only one picking up. It's like click, 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 click.
That's a pod line.
Whole town is on.
Federal Bureau of Investigation, Southwest Division.
We have information about the disappearance of Special Agent Troy Ballantyne. We're at the Devilwood Inn Guest House. Devilwood Guest House Inn.
Yes.
And we are currently
Valentine just produced here. I thought.
Lynn, and whatever Lynn's last name is. I don't know. Lynn
Hardy.
somebody. Lynn Hardy.
Laura Lynn Hardy.
Laura Lynn Hardy. Maud Schaefer, Patty Fitzpatrick, and Nellie Moreau. We're all safe and healthy in our room at the guest house right now. And we have information about Troy Ballantyne and his disappearance.
And his partner.
And his 3 friends.
Mm-hmm. Go on.
We need an agent here immediately.
Or several. There is a threat.
Okay.
We found their car wrecked on the side of the road.
And there are people listening
werewolves
in
attacking.
right now. You didn't really say that, did you, Nellie?
Werewolves attacking. Werewolves attacking.
As if Chardonnay was enough to get me drunk, Lynn. Please. Unless I spiked it
But
with
you do
Irish
mention
mist.
you do mention the accident.
We do mention the accident.
Yes.
We mentioned all the mundane facts pertaining to the case
Yes.
so that we'll let them discover any of the weirdness.
Okay, so he just kind of goes. So you were involved. You
Our lives are in imminent danger.
were the ones who called in the accident for Agent Farrell and Whitman.
Yep.
Yes, that's correct.
Interesting. They appear to be related to them. Do we know? They tell me nothing about that. Very well, ladies. We will be sending. Don't do anything rash. And stay safe.
I'm staying
We'll
on the
try our
phone
best.
with you until there's someone here.
I can't do that, lady. I mean,
Maybe hours.
it could be hours.
Click.
Yeah, that sounds great.
And I think that
Agent.
like he was mid talking, and I think that and the phone goes like it hangs up. You can tell he wasn't hanging up, Patty. You can tell he was talking. I'm going to say something, but the
Someone
line
cut the
was
line.
line doesn't go like dead, like it's like
So
cut
there's,
off.
there's no dial tone or anything?
No, there's a dial tone. Like, it goes like a dial tone doesn't happen. It's like and then you hear another phone hang up somewhere on some line somewhere.
I'm not sure that we're going to be safe here, ladies.
I'm pulling
Where
out
else we
my
gonna
19. What is it? I have a pocket knife from.
Well, yeah.
We could go to the abandoned sawmill.
That always ends well.
1925 Boy Scout pocket knife. I'm
What
pulling
place
it out.
haven't we
I'm
found that
opening
is
it up.
creepy in this place?
I still have the revolver.
Thank God Laura's character armed us all.
She does have
My old set of kitchen knives and a cast iron skillet.
I've got a gardening trowel.
Yeah, let's go to the sawmill. This is
What?
a good place for us to show down.
Why?
That's miles
Safe
away
there.
along creepy
It's
roads.
closer to the werewolves.
Aren't they everywhere? According to you, werewolves?
They're not
everywhere?
in this room. this defensible room with a door that we can bar.
They are
This sounds like an
werewolves.
episode of
You're not
Cliffhanger.
really making
But wait,
sense.
but wait. What about the diner? It's a public space. And there are Wiccans there, and they're the ones who are fighting against the werewolves, right?
I think so, but you all think I'm crazy.
Well, look, at this point, I'll take any port in a storm.
Killing crazy,
I
apparently.
don't think that means what you think it means.
I ain't your port, Maud.
If we don't want to go to the abandoned sawmill, then I'm okay with the diner. That's a good second choice. I don't think,
Abandoned sawmill? You want to get in the
how many
Mystery
movies?
Machine van with Scooby? Go to the abandoned sawmill?
I mean,
it always worked out for them.
It's always the old white guy that's behind it, whatever it is.
In this case, I think
mean,
it might be.
what would
Patty's saying
what
it's
would
the
Amanda
Mexican-
Delacourt do?
What would Amanda Delacourt
Yeah,
do?
would
Or
Amanda
the
Delacourt
sawmill?
would she bundle herself up in a little guest room?
No, she'd go to the abandoned sawmill.
She'd go to the abandoned sawmill.
Yeah, totally. It's like
But sadly, we
you're not
were
even in our
forbidden
book
for using
club.
that crown.
What did Laura's
Yeah.
character arm you with, Lynn? What weaponry did you get?
A fine set of high-quality chef knives.
Oh, nice. What did you get, Maud?
Because hotel knives always suck. So I think my
Yes.
A thank you note.
So it's weird that I carry them around with
wish
me
you were
everywhere.
here.
Paper cut your way to glory.
Remember, I was on vacation. So.
Oh, yeah.
I just think that we should find a more defensible location,
Like an abandoned sawmill.
like an abandoned sawmill.
Totally. We have a nice lay of the land to see anybody who's approaching at night.
Yeah, there's a giant blades everywhere.
Totally.
Here, take my scout knife from 1925 and just cut my throat now. Just cut it now, Nellie. Just slice my throat open now.
Patty, it's like you didn't know it's sweeps week.
A bottle of Chardonnay, and she gets very dramatic.
This is where I open the door and there's a dark figure there, and I go, "Oh, it's you!" And we fade to black.
Okay.
Go to the sawmill.
I didn't say my ideas were great. I just said I had
Abandoned
ideas.
Sawmill.
No, Miss Moreau. I expect you to die.
All right, so what are we doing?
So the big question is, can we fill up another 2 hours of nonsense next week? Or the week after, I'm sorry.
Probably not.
You have 9 clues. This is a
7.
a
Complexity.
7. Complexity 8.
Complexity 8.
8,
Yeah, complexity 8.
So we got extra one.
I
mean, it's
I
up to you
believe
guys.
I used all 9 clues in my.
And you guys have not been to the abandoned sawmill or the other's optional place, the
forest.
woods.
The
The
woods.
spooky forest. Yeah. Oh no, I thought they'd look at me crazy if I said let's go to the spooky forest.
The Wolfmen will never find us in the forest.
But who believes in Wolfman anyway?
You
up to
will,
guys.
as they rip your
Do
throat
we want
out.
to stretch this out, or do we want?
I think we could stretch it out by visiting the 2 abandoned places.
Absolutely. Let's go one more
That
week.
same evening, you have one night. It's that
It's-
same night. Because
Yeah.
you've done breakfast, lunch, and now you're going to do dinner.
Yeah, we still have to have Maud have the brush with death.
Oh,
Yeah, I can only make so many stupid choices before I have a brush with death.
They killed Maud, you bastards!
Okay, so it seems like we're not done with Devilwood. Or Devilwood's not done with us.
Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
And believe me, if you want to, you can get every single clue. And they're big, huge sweepstakes. And, of course, there are rewards.
I'm all for going to the diner. That makes sense because I believe, according to my story, the Wiccans are there. So,
All right.
But
Well,
it is a full moon.
yeah, I think we're gonna just wrap things up here. And
Yes.
and that
We'll
way
pick up in a
we're gonna just put all of our. We're gonna be the completion.
Save that theory,
Yeah.
Patty. You may need to pull it out before we go out.
I've
But
saved
yeah,
it.
All right, that sounds good.
Yeah. So we're gonna get back together in 2 weeks. So not next Tuesday, but the following Tuesday, for the real finale
Yeah.
of the Hex Files and the finale of this run of Murders in Mavens. So
Yes.
All right.
thanks
you everybody.
so much.
Thanks, everybody. Really.
Thanks, Malcolm.
Thanks, Malcolm.
My
Thank you,
pleasure.
Malcolm.
Thanks, Patty.
Thank you for all your hard work, Patty, and your Saturdays.
And your crazy theories. But all right. Good night, everybody. We'll
Good
see
night,
you soon.
everybody.
I call it a sharpnopsis.